Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know I don't get up early and I got on a full face of makeup, so you already know what's up. Hey everybody, it's Lee or Lovely and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, you do so and continue watching. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a homemade mukbang, like all of this food I made myself. And I'm also going to be explaining why I moved from Miami to Atlanta. Whenever people hear me say that I moved from Miami, they're like, why would you leave Miami from Atlanta? So I'm going to tell you why. But first, let's get into this food. So I made everything like homemade myself. So I made, oh, let me show you. I didn't even show y'all. So I made a burger with Swiss cheese and only the Swiss cheese, ketchup, and mayo on it. And then these are loaded fries. It might not look that good, but it's about to be really fucking good because I seasoned the hell out of these things. But I just cut up potato wedges and I fried them. I had to bake them a little bit. I baked it with cheese sauce on top, then put like bacon bits on it and green onions. And then I got sour cream on the side because I know everybody don't like sour cream, but I love it, so I'll put it on the side for y'all. For some reason, my potatoes are a little sweet. I don't know what that's about, but it's so good. Like the cheese sauce, I think is I think it's like Tostino's cheese sauce. I cut my sandwich down the middle because that's the way you do it. It tastes better when it's cut down the middle than diagonal. All right, so this bread, as you can see, I made it well done. But this toast is like a wheat bread, and I put like butter on it, and then I fried it a little bit. Like I toasted the butter on the bread. Then yeah, I just seasoned the hamburger meat, shaped it into a burger, and put the Swiss cheese on top. Want a bite? Oh, I can't forget my Simply Lemonade with the raspberry. That's my favorite juice, y'all. Anybody who had Simply Lemonade with the raspberry, they know that thing is hitting. So, about this move, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta be patient. It's still a mukbang at the end of the day. And the fries are like perfectly crispy. Like they are a little soft on the inside, but crunchy on the outside, like crispy. It's perfect. As you should know, if you watch my Q&A, Get to Know Me, I was born in Miami. And from there, I was raised in a little bit, okay, so in South Florida, people don't really break it down like this, but South Florida is really separated from Dade County and Broward County. That's the main two areas that everybody goes to in South Florida. So when people say Miami, Miami is in Miami-Dade County. The name of the county is Miami-Dade County. When people say they're in Fort Lauderdale, they are in Broward County. So people, not everybody from Miami is actually from the city of Miami. Most people are from surrounding cities. So like there's Miami Gardens or Carroll City, there's Opelika, there's Miami Lakes, there's North Miami, there's Sunny Isles, there's Aventura. All of that is in Dade County, Miami-Dade County. But it's technically not Miami. You know, you know, if you're from a big city or close to a big city, you're just gonna call your city the big city from out of towners. Now, when people say they're from Lauderdale, Lauderhill, Sunrise, Plantation, Hollywood, Pembroke Pines, Miramar, those are all in Broward County. And it's kind of like a rivalry between the two. Like, people from Miami think they're cooler than, or people from Dade County think they're cooler than people in Broward. But then, like, Broward got their own little thing going on. So, my mom, she moved out of Dade County and moved to Broward County. I think the first place we moved to in Broward was Miramar. That's the city, Miramar. Everybody else in my family on both sides, my mom and my dad's side, they're pretty much in Dade County. Everybody's in Dade County, but my mom is the only one who moved to Broward. Now, when we were younger, obviously, we couldn't stay home by ourselves. And there was really no need to, because my grandma, one of my grandmas, I had a bunch of cousins running around, and my grandma was there. So it was like, why don't we just go to our grandma's house? You know what I mean? So, but my mom, because my mom was always working and stuff, we pretty much was always in Dade County, was raised in Dade County, because we was never home. So, that house where I spent the most time at is in Miami Gardens or Carroll City. It's still there. My grandma's still there. Some of my family still is there. But that's the most general place that I was raised at that didn't move around, because we moved a lot. This juice calling my name. They need an award for that juice right there. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. We pretty much always was in Dade County because, like I said, we grew up there. We kind of stayed there when we wasn't able to stay by ourselves. It wasn't until after we got old enough to stay home is when we actually started staying in Broward a little more. And we stayed in Pembroke Pines, Miramar, a bunch of different places. So at the end of the day, we always went back to, you know, Miami Gardens. So anyways, fast forward. I left home, went to school in Tallahassee. Went to college in Tallahassee. And when I left there, I came back home. After I came home from college, I wanted to do my own thing. Like, have my own experiences, do my own thing, be in my own space, just do what I wanted to do. And I studied broadcast journalism. And Atlanta was not a far or hard move, one. And two, I knew it was big for TV and film here. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's not too far. I can do that. So I said I was going to leave. My best friend also at the time, also said she wanted to leave. And we did it. We literally set a date that we wanted to come. Planned a trip with her mom. Came up here one time, looked for an apartment, found one. The struggle was that she had a pit bull, and a lot of people say you're not allowed to have pit bulls. So we found a place that let us have her dog. And couple months later, we saved our money. And a couple months later, we was ready to be out. Like, we didn't have a moving truck. We didn't have like a bunch of moving guys helping us. Literally, we packed our cars. Whatever we could fit in our cars, we packed it in there and we took off. When I tell you my car was packed from the floor to the ceiling, trunk, everything. And we moved in. Now my sister, she didn't move right away, but she had also intended on moving too. So she had her own plan. She moved with her friend. They moved at a separate time. They moved after us. So our food's almost gone. It's good because the story's almost over. My boyfriend at the time followed me, and he kind of was staying with me, but he kind of was going back and forth. Why did I season this burger so good? How did I? Wifey material. Anyway, my boyfriend was kind of like back and forth with me or whatever, but literally we just moved up there not really knowing what we were gonna do. We didn't have no bed. We didn't have anything. Like, we was sleeping on the floor, and we didn't have job. Well, I definitely didn't have a job set up. I think she might have had, someone had a job set up, but literally I think I might have got there that Monday. I was like, I'm gonna go find a job, period. Looked around. Wednesday, I got a job, and I was working by Friday, and I made good money at this spot. I was bartending. I made good money. And then from there, there's a whole lot of stories. So, long story short, to wrap it up, why I left Miami is because I want to do my own thing, do something different, and be around what I was interested in, what I am interested in, my career. So that's why I left Miami. And another thing, Google Miami apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, and see what comes up. It's expensive as hell down there. In Georgia, I feel like you get your money's worth. Like, if you're gonna buy a house in Georgia, you're gonna get your money's worth for that house. So, the rest is history. So, people really hate that everybody wants to move to Atlanta. Oh well, scoot over, because I'm here now. And we'll see what happens from here. All right, y'all. I'm nice and full. I cleaned my plate. It's kind of embarrassing. If you found yourself having a good time and you want to show some love or stay tuned for more videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate you all for watching. And I will see you in my next video.